Most of you have already heard this advice of watching rating climbs many times from the start of your chess journey, either from me or from other YouTubers or friends, but have you actually wondered why it works so well that everybody is promoting it? By watching this video, you will learn why it works, why it is so important and can speed up your progress in chess. So, in this video I want to cover two main things. The first one is the saying that the best person that can teach you is the one that has just learned that thing. So this is something that I recently learned and I thought that it was really interesting and I wanted to tell you guys that. So, when you watch rating climbs, the person that plays the game kinda learns something, but they don't actually learn. They mostly remember that, oh, okay, this is how 800s play, or this is how 1300s play. And when they remember how they play, they can give you better tips and better advice. That's why I created this YouTube channel, because I'm only 1200 ELO. So if you're below 1200 ELO or at this step in your chess journey, you'll probably maybe learn something when you're watching my chess videos, because I've just learned the thing I'm teaching you. So yeah, the best person that can teach you is the one that has just learned that thing. I've heard this many times, but I didn't actually believe it was true. But yeah, it really is. I watched rating climbs since I was maybe 900 ELO, I think, and it really sped up my progress in chess so much. Like, I think I've gained 200 ELO in like 2 to 3 months. So it really does work. Like, please listen to me, watch more rating climbs and watch them at your level. So when you're watching rating climbs, let's say you're 1200 ELO. For Yeah, I'm 1200 ELO, but let's say you are 1200 ELO for this like thought experiment, okay? When you're watching rating climbs, watch rating climbs that are either 50 ELO below or at the exact rating, or 50 ELO higher. So in my case, I would watch rating climbs that are between 1150 or 1250 ELO. Because if you go above the 50 ELO range, you will see that they make different mistakes than your opponents, and you don't really learn something that you can apply right now. And if you go down more than 50 ELO, you would find out that you already know those mistakes, you already know what to do. You didn't actually learn something new. You knew that before and it wasn't really that big of a change. It can have changes, don't get me wrong. It can have changes and impactful changes on your chess journey, but mostly it's either too advanced or you already knew those things and it's not gonna make a really big impact on your chess journey. And yeah, I made those numbers up. There is no research that say, oh, okay, you have to be in the 50 ELO range because that's the most optimal, or some things like that. No, 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 no. I just made those numbers up. That's just worked for me better. I tried to watch rating climbs that were more advanced and it didn't actually work. I found that the best ELO range was like 50 up or 50 down. So you can try to experiment with more different ratings. So let's say if you are 1100, you could try to go watch a rating climb that's 1200 or 1300. But I don't think, in my personal experience, that it made a really great impact on my chess elo. Okay, that's the first thing. And the second thing I want to talk about is that they play people that make the same mistakes as you. When you are at a specific rating, people make different mistakes than at, let's say, another rating. So, if I'm 1500, people would make different mistakes than the people that are 1600. Okay? if you are 800, people would make different mistakes than if they were 700 or 1000. So that's another really big tip for you, is another argument for the 50 elo margin, is they make the same mistakes as you. And you can learn from those mistakes, because most likely the guy that's playing on the rating climb, is trying to give you tips based on what they are playing right there. So if you are 1000 elo and he's playing 1000 elo player, he will say, oh, he made this mistake, oh yeah, he made this other mistake, and you would think, yeah, I think I've made this mistake a couple of times in my other games. Let me note that down, or remember that, and remember to not make the same mistake twice. So yeah, this was the video. Thank you so much for clicking on my video and supporting a smaller creator. I hope you learned something new from this video, and I want to see you in the next one. Bye!